but flick back. He's got the info at least. Now Big know there's a push, and Xantares will drop Brokey. A kill for Big. They could just bail on whatever their plan is and try and take control back at the radio room, but they've already got so much movement outside. In through main comes one, Tabsen, and next finding opening kills, and Big are going to get their bomb plant, and likely off the back of it, the round. Faze in a very difficult retake. Olaf gets a kill, but surely this is where you draw the line.
Yeah, next picking him up, and now that does just leave Nico, the man who had the kit and the smoke. So, right, the double ramp room aggression. And Big just holding passive. They didn't immediately commit to that A push. They get outside.
Bring to the table, and if they can have a dominant T side here, already in this round, it's a 1-for-1 trade. Olaf does get a kill in the yard with a scout. He's been playing the AWP as was discussed in that interview prior to this matchup. But Scout for now, and Scout is gone. Big have taken control towards Hell. They're getting ready to split this A site if need be. Tabsen is in such a strong position. No one from Faze really reacting to this. Brokey's aware of his backline, but he's kind of sandwiched between the two angles. There's not much he can do. And Faze, one by one, going to start to push into the lobby. That's the bomb drop, but Cold, surely he can't hold on to it.
Yeah, it gets a bit dicey for, oh my god, Xantares. He's just he's looking for the kill. That's because Tabsen's up here in the heavens. So they wrap onto Coldzera. And with that, they'll have the A bomb site. It's still a little bit touch and go here for Faze because it's the 1v2. Brokey up in heaven will quickly get traded by next. Come on, buddy. Cold, he's behind you. And yes, Mia gets that little bit of BF from him. Knifing Coldzera down. Now, the problem is they know where he is. He might just make a lot of money, or he's going to go down here. He's kind of fighting for his life, and he is on a bit of a time. It's only these pistols, though, so they can afford to send the SMGs out. It's not the end of the world.
Ooh.
And they actually are like dedicating quite a bit to this hunt. They delay that bomb plant for a while, just making sure this is all under control, hunting down these players, and they'll find everyone. You know, yeah, my whole argument with God B.
He's tempted by it. Nice try, but not going to happen. Smooya.
Yeah, you gotta rely towards outside. He took that position very early on in the round, and in response to losing Nico, no one actually spotted him. So Tabsen getting dropped before he can really accomplish much. You don't get to see too much happen from that lurk round. Brokey, he just goes running by the flashbangs. He's trying to give them a bit of a foothold here in the bomb site. They did not have a lot of ground. He'll tap that bomb, and that at least forces some of these players back in. Look at Nex. I mean, he's so far away. Smooth is the only man inside of the site, and now he's gone as well. Nex, you've got to get to the bomb site, and he'll get dropped in rotation.
Just that big carry.
Yeah, they immediately try and hit A on the back of it, and those smokes go down. They think that might be enough to pull the wool over the eyes of Faze, but now with Rain finding those two, I mean, Faze have a pretty good idea as to what's going on in this round, and Coldzera is going to hear all these footsteps. He's got Nico up in heavens, and Xantares gets caught, his legs visible, and that's enough for Cold to make quick work of this push. Smooya, will get the first man. So 1v3 turned 1v2. He does have the bomb on his back. It's Nico up in heaven and Olaf over towards main. That do make it a very tricky situation of that cross.
Try and split towards the vents, get that bomb down. Potentially the bomb goes down, it falls down towards the lower ground, but no one in the vents to pick it up and make any use of it. There's a kill from Nex. That could open something up, but Coldzera has come to take Rain's place, and even still with Nico and main to cover his sideline, there's no way Big are getting a bomb plant in this round. Smooya, late split on main, but Nico's been holding it the entire time, and he will not miss a beat. 3-3 to Faze.
Planted in the first, 20 seconds of the round. Brokey, he's trying to hold off this ramp split. He's helped out by Olaf. Olaf's only got a USP to tap him down, and now there's an AWP handed over in the ramp room. Nex could maybe try and grab that. Oh, Nex Xantares, rather. That said, he hears these players rotating in, so it's not safe passage to the AWP. He does at least have an AUG to hold his ground. Two players coming in from ramp, all three in fact for Faze. So they know he's close, but they first have to get by him, and they do.
They make corner, Tabsen, I think he's seen the barrel, and he's going to get away the kill. Big
mannequin to hit this B site once again. Olaf, all that stands between them and B. He's on the headshot angle. Brokey, good for one at ramp, but it's not enough, because now Olaf has to have his head on a swivel. Helped out there by Rain, dropping Tizzy in, and for Smooya, there is no time. He's just got to hold on to this AWP. Some great adjustments there from Faze to make that happen. And a stellar hold from Olaf, right? He gets 2 of the 3 kills that come his way.
Before they'll be back down to Eco. Got that AWP in heaven this time. Oh, Smooya looked like he had that pickup outside. Not expecting the repeat is Tabsen. There's not much you can really do here, but just walk into the crossfires.
This is where if you're big, you can feel it once again. You feel that feeling of, you know, that old expression running into a brick wall. They're kind of trying all these different ideas, and none of it is sticking.
There's a gap in that smoke, but the timing. Oh, it eludes him. Shot in the back of the head. Tabsen not even going to go for the weapon. Just wants to speed up the pace. Quick split this A site. Rain is there behind the CT vent. Only good for one kill. The AWP, similar story, but Olaf still standing tall from above. That nade could drop the bomb, and it does. No plant here for Big. Do they prioritize putting it down, or do they wait for Faze?
And they will get it planted this time around. But Olaf takes a couple of glancing peeks, and that's all it takes into the bomb site. Smooya, last man up, 1v3. Once again, he's turned it into this 1v2. He's made it feel doable. Molotov, not going to land on the bomb, and this time they are just sticking it. Smooya, not ready for that. It will be Faze with a 7th round in spite of his best efforts.
Smooya's definitely...
Oh, timing here. Xantares, first man in, and as Brokey tries to hang around to trade, he'll get followed up onto as well. The ramp feels like it might be open, but that's not the case, because there is a man here. It's Olaf on this AWP, and he's got to try and have a stand once again. He will take down that first man. Xantares falling prey to the AWP at ramp. Problem that Olaf's going to have next, and Smooya both here. He needs Rain. He needs this support from his teammate, and Smooya falls. Olaf follows up. Faze coming back from this 2v5. Now it's only TSEZON left. Olaf and Rain, they haven't even taken a point of damage since getting into this clutch. And now TSEZON, what does he do? He's trying to spot out the first man, and he will, but Olaf nearby, ready to trade that out.
With a Molotov, it's just going to land around the edge of the smoke. We'll be able to hold on to...
I'm going. I'm not coming back. But that's where the joke is found. And Olaf, not ready for that, will get chunked down by Smooya. Oh, he's only legged him. Cold will get that kill. This is such a messy round, so back and forth. Brokey at the B bomb site, there's just fights on two fronts. It's everywhere. And Faze, they're dealing with it admirably right now, but it might all topple down around.
Nex is going to move in. This is a potential kill for Rain, but Nex is going to have the drop. Looking to hold on to that weapon.
Down all this utility early. This round, he hasn't really done that. Instead, he's actually just floating around the garage. So we'll hold this thought, because suddenly this is kicked into gears. And Xantares from the top of the hut tries to get into A. Just look at how quick these rotations are. They've seen 2 bodies towards this A site, and it's already got 4 players for Faze inbound and inside of the A site. So in the clock, not the easiest save of his life. Oh, maybe. This isn't nice. This isn't nice. Brokey taps the door. That's pulled his attention away. Oh, he'll get a 3rd. Oh, looking for the 4th, and that was almost on. Now they start to use their utility here, and they try and regain this control. And that's usually when we see players at hut or ramp start to aggress for Faze once they know Big.
In the ramp flanks from lobby that have been worth their worth. Olaf gets forced back. He's actually going to go ahead of it. Burning in the flames. 8 seconds. Brokey can win this entire round right here, right now. He kills a player, not the planter though. The dink. 1 HP on Nex. Brokey is tearing them apart. The bomb may be down, but Big, do they have any chance in this post plant?
Xantares and Nex are just 40 points of health between them. They are the walking wounded at this point. Nex has this this angle onto the ramp push, but 2 players coming in, and Brokey still in the bomb site, still a nuisance. They flash Nex off the angle, but they've lined up for him. Oh no, Molotov onto the bomb. Brokey should have finished him off sooner. He will get the kill. The defuse comes in.
Take a risk of him not having a great game and give away picks, but Coldzera, someone who is having a great game, is more than happy to get aggressive, sneaking into the hut. He's done this before. Smoke towards Mini, and Coldzera lines him up. Dear, oh dear, 2 kills in the lobby. Big maybe out on the A site, but do they commit, or do they go down towards B?
Yeah, that is the burning question right now. You can see, just in case that eventuality happens, Brokey is down at the B bomb site. Big, it's still kind of in for question, and instead they just meander into their death. That fast A player hasn't moved the 3-man hold at ramp though, so that's going to get communicated into the rest of the gang. And Faze, they go, all right, you got 3 in ramp. Well, that A site's looking mighty tasty this time of year. Only Tabsen here, but he will tap down Rain, and with it, the bomb's out in the open. Olaf at least gets that trade, and now the rest of the team can look to move in. But they're so worried about this this ramp flank, they dedicate to it. They leave Coldzera here, and that will be his demise. The bomb, it's still not down. Still out in the open, 2v3 for Faze, and the Wolves are knocking at the door. Uh-oh, Olaf. over in main,
Oh, my.
cornered out, and he'll get shut down.
But Xantares, he is on the other side of things, and he has that SMG. It could get messy here. Blood spilled everywhere. He's only going to get one kill, though. That gives an opening for Faze. Tabsen, Molotov. Is it too late? I think they're already out, and Brokey has at least managed to do that. Segregated off from his teammates, but still a chance for Faze to make this round interesting.
Yeah, he's certainly deeper than Tabsen expected, but now he realizes he's got a fish in his barrel and he's looking to shoot it. And from what I hear, that's a pretty easy task. He'll shut them both down. Nico and Coldzera got to land some pretty hefty D shots here, and Cold can't find his. Tabsen on the tear down at ramp. 3 kills, the hat trick. Nico, the eagle in hand, and a terrifying statement in and of itself. It's his silo push that should shut him down. It should be his demise, and indeed it will be.
Starting this road to recovery. Just a couple of pistols here for Faze. Deagles and Glocks is all we're going to see.
I've come towards outside with an MP9. The problem is he's very loud. Time for these rotations to come in towards ramps. Xantares posted up, should be here to shut this down.
Yeah, the bomb going in first. I mean, hope is all lost right now in this round. Faze all done, and as simply as
Tizian, he's caught quite the timing here. Into Brokey's gun, but they don't know. I'm pretty confident that they shouldn't be aware that this is a possibility. And Xantares, he might have just saved this round. It's only Nico left up in a 1v2 clutch.
what a play. He dodges those bullets. He jumps over the shots coming through from Rain. And now Nico, he's had a rough performance in this map so far, but what a time this would be to come alive. Hidden at the back of the site, that molly could be everything, but it's thrown close instead. That's not going to make a damn difference. No utility. But Nexus picked up another one. Are they going to use it? Well, now they might need to, because Nico, he's found himself a one-on-one. Flash goes out, blinding himself. Molly not there, but the nade does miss as well, and Tabsen's going to hit the shot, locking in a retake for Big. All of Xantares' efforts.
Oh, Tabsen. Yeah, you're dead meat there. He gets Molotov'd out.
It's up to the ramp room from B, but no one is out just yet for Faze. Brokey's found himself another entry down on that lower site. He's creating so much ruckus on B right now, and I don't think Faze even need to commit to taking B. They've got so much room. There's only one man on this upper bomb site. It's Nex alone. Flash is coming through up the vent. Faze will dive, and Nex is only going to get a kill. Dink onto Olaf might not be enough. Smooth has hit a shot, though, onto Brokey with the AWP, and that bomb getting planted for Faze. Actually, inside of the A site, we might see this main split after all, but Tabsen has opened up.
Oh, he's trying to deal with one half of this split before it can come through, and him falling now leaves a lot of pressure on Tizian, and that forces him out from Mini, right? He has to retreat, gets back into the safety of this bomb site. Oh, that little timing shot there through the smoke. And this has actually poised Tizian in a spot where he could do a lot of damage. Cold's the man to try and deal with Tizian, but Nex here now to help him out. And now they know that they've dealt with Coldzera. That man towards outside is gone.
But that bomb's going straight down towards B. Big have 3 players on the A site, and Faze have realized that from the utility that's gone through and the players they've spotted in that kill feed. Nice rotation from Nex. It's very quick, but Brokey's quicker with the shot. That bomb going down. Smooth misses it just in front of the red box. It gives a chance for Nico to stay alive, but the wrap is there, and now they could just stick the defuse. Now they can get ahead of the curve. Brokey is on the flank. Missed flashbang. He's not going to get it out in time. It's a fake on the bomb, but he doesn't know that. He's forced his hand. He's got to go through that smoke, and they're both waiting on the other side. Big getting that round.
Guys take some of that star mantle away. This round a fast dip down through the vents.
Oh, they're assuming Big have never seen the bomb. They're assuming this is still a B play. Well, now they know after that kill it's been dropped. But yeah, it was hidden in the smoke. Coldzera picked it up, sneaking. Never would have been heard. But Harry, frankly, it doesn't matter. Big have found all the kills across the entirety of the map. Only 2 players got down towards B. So Big with a lobby crunch, getting kills up on the top site. Xantares, he's been good at checking this window before. This time Smooth is watching it, flashing his teammate in. Nico dodges it, no lineup for him though, and Xantares cleaning up that round. Double digits for Big, that 4-round T-side towards that site. That nade is very good, and that will take a lot of damage away, softening up some of these pistol players, making it far easier for Big.
By fakey ladder stall, and it's worked. They're in the A bomb site. They get that for free. The bomb can go down now, and it's a 4v4. Sure, they lose Brokey, but they'll take this all day long regardless. These pistols now become a real threat to Big, especially in these huts and squeaky doors. This is where the fighting gets close. It's up in your face, and Tabsen, the first man into the fray, throws himself through these vents and doubling up. It's actually Tizian to help him. Nico going down immediately after. This is so clinical from Big Rain, the last man standing, 20 points of health. He's buying time, he's dodging the fights, and he dinks Smooya. If that kill comes... but it's into the arm. Patient Faze, even though they're in the site, it is... And the only man who managed to get within the depths, Nico, get left, and now they look to try and seize control of ramp room.
Oh, Smooya's here, but he's not going to hit the shot. Cold already on the angle, and Faze are out in the ramp room. A 3-on-3. We've seen a ridiculous 2-on-5 from them, Harry. This was a 3-on-5, and it's still up for question. Tabsen and TiZeN pushing Lobby, but that could be their own demise. Tabsen's there with a trade, but there's so many players from Faze. They're going to get 2 opening kills into that A site. Xantares rotating up from below. He's got the vents. Faze don't have a molly to keep him out, but they also don't know where he is. And Xantares is creepy crawling his way up the ladder. He's been spotted, but he does get out onto the site. Could go for a nade, but they're going to both push him, and Brokey just ends that round.
Brokey got their economy at breaking point. And this is the round that Sotation is running the risk of going into the prying eyes of Faze, and they might not even get to complete rotations. If you're big, you're definitely turning your mind towards saving at this point in time. And now with the orb getting dropped, and TiZeN falling as well, it's only Next, the man with the MP9. He wants to get his hands on this big green gun and get the hell out of this B site. And he might be able to do that, but no. Here's the Eagle. Not going to deliver anything for Big. Find a timing here. There's the first. He will not anticipate the second, but Brokey's made some noise. He's made a couple of footsteps here. Oh, Tabsen, he's hunting you, and Brokey will complete the kill. It's not a done deal, though. This is still a 3-on-3. Xantares was able to grab that AK from the body of Rain, so he's got that up in heaven, and he'll find Coldzera with it. Olaf, just Xantares left to try and get past, and Xantares, 1 HP, 10 seconds. He's trying to waste time. Brokey, the bomb plot's not an option anymore, and he'll get it with to do a hell of a lot here. 4 players coming his way. Brokey doubling up. There is just no stopping this man. Cold shuts Smooya down on the flank. It's Next, it's TiZeN, that's all that remains. 2v5 to keep the dream alive.
And it's not looking good, Harry, frankly. Bomb going down safely as well. TiZeN can't stop it. He might be able to kill Olaf, who is low.